Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. I hope you are handling the energies. I hope that everything is all right with you. I want to say thank you guys for the watching, the sharing, the like, the subscribe for improvement this algorithm. Uh, for helping the people out there. I hope that reports are helping you. Been working a little bit harder. Even I'm gonna be learning to get in an advance even more as I am. Talking about that recent these energy shifts in there, they're affecting so many things. And what I'm talking about that from the energies following from yesterday, we are gonna have a very interesting moment today. There's gonna be some this very beautiful energies, but the moon, as soon as it gets that out of that trine with Jupiter, she's gonna be star square opposing Uranus. Um, the moon is gonna be trining Saturn. This is the picture that right now Saturn, who is showing you everything. Saturn is the teacher. Saturn is showing you here. This is why this is work, and your idea maybe work, but in order your idea to work, you have to change this, and this. And when you disagree with Saturn, Saturn is gonna go out there in the drawing board, and he's gonna explain it to you how the things are. The question is can you explain this within yourself? Can you open yourself to learn? And as the moon is going to be moving into Scorpio, a lot of the things as you feel it, the vibrations are rising like they're out of the chart. This is kind of like a blowing up volcano that it's bubbling and bubbling in there, and your ability and capability to holding the vibrations is going to be entirely of your awareness. Okay. And when we're talking about entirely for your awareness, you're aware of that there is a these vibrations is like, okay, is that applying personally to me or they're a collective? That's when you should need to go and start with this. But if you go ahead and open up yourself in there and you allow these energies to affect you, that is going to be testing you how strong you are. So don't be afraid to do anything. No fears, because you either going to be learning or you're going to be strengthening your personal powers. The emotions, they're going to be of this situations, they're going to be a very powerful, they're going to be in very active emotions because the energy is in a lot of water. Okay, a lot of the people may be realizing mistakes, maybe realizing things, maybe so much stuff that's going to be because we're talking about the three water signs. We are talking about Scorpio, we're talking about Cancer, and a Pisces. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of energy that it's going to be in motion. A lot of things is going to move. A lot of things going to go to positive. A lot of things is going to go on a very great. But they're connected with who? They're connecting with Saturn. Saturn and Pisces, that teaches you your consciousness. That consciousness is going to go to your through a family patterns to learn how to be affecting your relationships with others, but we're talking about material, we're talking about in the intimacy physical level with others. Okay, not by yourself as a that energy that is at Taurus. And since the moon is going to be opposing Uranus, God bless your soul if you go against that energy. You're going to that energy is like, no, 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 you have to do what you have to do with others. No, 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 you have to look at what your actions they're going to be. All right. So can you be able to handling that energies in there? Those heavy emotions, they're gonna coming in, but they're gonna be for beautiful way. If you have the beautiful energies and emotions, guys, God bless your soul. You're the one that can modify it. Okay, you're the one who turns up the dial from negative to positive or from positive to negative. It's you. It's your own authority, and the sun that it's gonna be Pisces. In this case, we are gonna be have this within our consciousness, but the duality. Okay, don't forget about the Pisces. The Pisces represents the one fish, but represents the shark, represents the most beautiful light, but it's the most powerful darkness. Okay, and this is what right there. There's gonna be a lot of triggers, and you can go either way. Okay, because within that duality sign, you don't know what actually can come up with this. Powerful energy is gonna be with Chiron, as the moon is gonna be there throughout the day. I'm gonna be showing you here. All right, so this is gonna be at 7 o'clock. Ascendant is gonna be very close to the sun there. As you see it, the moon it's up in the sky. At Scorpio, she's in divine energies with Jupiter. Very powerful growth. Growth through what? Through the emotions, through the learning. And here is this beautiful trine right here with Saturn and Mars. So the moon is at 15 degrees, 2 degrees offset from Mars. Okay. Saturn is at 19 degrees, 4 degrees. So this energy of unifications that it's going to come in, the intuition is going to be asking what kind of actions you need to make, but I want to make sure they work. This is going to be in a proper way. This is going to be on a very interesting moment there. I want to fight for what is right. Okay, that's the beautiful power of this Scorpio. Okay, don't forget about it that in Scorpio, those are the protectors who are sitting behind the veil. You don't see them. The secret agents, those people who saving the world and there is no recognized for them. That's what the other side of the Scorpio that most people don't talk about it. Okay, so some of you is going to be looking at into that energy. That could be also attached to the energy if you open that chest of Lilith, that little part of your darkness in there, because that is going to come as it is. All right, it is what it is. All right, 8 o'clock. And as you see it in the chart right now, the moon dropped the divine energies from Jupiter, and right now we begin to that oppositions with Uranus. Let me just go back in there. You see it, there is no red line in here. That is a Uranus here, and this is the moon. Here's these divine energies of Jupiter. So it's going to be telling you, you need to be divinely grow. Question is are you going to get it this at 7 o'clock within your head when you're waking up? Probably not. But after that, that energy, the green energies with Jupiter is down, and right now we beginning to have this position with Uranus, and that's what I'm talking about. That be more spiritual attuned, act more as an angel base. Okay, you need to understand it doesn't have to fight for some stuff that is in the material world. Okay, this it is about one thing you to do the right thing from within, being awakened and aware. All right, that's what is gonna be coming with this. Very powerful, great energies with Mercury, but Mercury is squaring Jupiter. You don't want to talk about the growth. You're interested about the learning. And now Saturn is going to be going to the drawing board. It's going to show you how the things is going to work. Go ahead and draw your issues, your problems, and see. Go dive little by little, dot by dot. This cause like now I feel like this. Why I feel like this? Because of this. Why did I felt like that? Where did I get it from? Oh, because that what happened in the past. That in the past happened to me because of this. What I have not processed. And now when you process that energy, everything else falls off, crumbles to dust, and it goes into the underworld. That is going to be the power of the moon today at Scorpio. Okay, so there's going to be some situations. Some other people maybe have to lose the material world to figure out that that fight for the material world is not. Okay, the material world, if you just going out there to try and control, to manipulate, and so on and so on, is not going to be. And we're talking about that right now. The moon, it's opposing Uranus. So the sun, it's squaring Uranus. And Uranus is where? In Taurus. Heaven on earth. Can the people opposing the heaven on earth? Only for their own survival. Only for their inner desires. I have to show off, not show up. And this is going to be happening at the 9 o'clock, that divine energies from the midheaven. This is going to be some interesting moments, particularly for people who work. Use your spirituality at work is never going wrong, as long you don't step on it on somebody's toes with your spirituality. This is going to be Mars and Venus is going to be affecting. They're going to be a negative effect on it, since Mars is opposing the midheaven and Venus is squaring it. Okay, this is like about feminine, masculine energy doesn't approve. The divine has to be approved. You might not gonna like it, but the divine has to approve it. Your emotions there at Scorpio has to approve it. They are very interesting and powerful with this. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Doing the right thing, even if it's not accepted from the others, it is about your soul. And that is mean to be awakened and aware of. All right. Next hour, we have a midheaven close to Pluto. This is gonna be really bring a lot of the stuff, because Pluto right now working with these trines and Taurus, and with Uranus in there, and with Neptune and the North Node. We are talking about the deepest consciousness transformations of the hidden God, working with the cosmic energies on Earth to fix your psyche. To fix your psyche. But you have to do it yourself. But you're getting the support. You're getting the innovations of Pluto, the hidden God behind anything and everything that nobody sees its face, but it's out there, right? Uranus, who is a ruler of the cosmic energies and all this innovations and so on, he's in Taurus, he's on Earth, he's like, hey, make it happen, doing those innovations, certain change is gonna be. Are you ready? You want to travel through the space? Are you ready? Right? And now we see in it that as Mercury is squaring Jupiter, you're liking that growth. And as the sun, it is squaring Uranus. So you're like, oh, I don't want to fly. I want to stay here on the ground. Why? Because I'm scared. I'm afraid. Okay? The dark side of Pisces is going to be shows up. In a sense, I cannot fly, I will make it others not fly. So be mindful about those energies. Don't allow these negative energies to come in from within. Okay? Because that's how they spread through the magnetic field. Because, when you have negative energy from somebody comes into you, you got it within you, and then you carry it within you. One way or another. You're going to be spread it out to the other people, or the worst case scenario, you bring it at home. Don't do that. Recognize that those emotions, they're not yours. If you're there with you, oh, I leave them away. Let me change them. I can transform them. Can you use the Pluto in Aquarius within yourself? Oh, yes, you can. And then when you use that energies of Pluto from within you, now you bring in that energies from Aquarius, from this energy of the cosmics, you bring it now here. You're performing an actions in there, because that awakening and that awareness within your psyche, which is Neptune and the North Node right now, that's what they're doing within yourself. Okay? I know some of you is going to be rock and rolling with those energy. All right. Next hour we have an ascendant. We have Jupiter, and the ascendant, it shows up this divine energy to remind us about the moon. It's like, hey, we can all be a friend. See, it takes two to tango, and yes, You can tango. You have a beautiful moment right now. You have a beautiful energy. The moon is exact trine with Mars, and she's very beautiful with Saturn. Now this triple energies that it goes on around in there, it's that emotions, that energy that it's gonna be in emotions, and so on. But where is your gonna be your effects? Because see, if it is energy, it is squaring the midheaven in Aquarius. You're not open to new ways, and you are fighting what? You are fighting Uranus. So is your authority is fighting Uranus. Can you fight the divine energies on Earth? Wish you good luck. Whoever tried, wish him good luck. That's all I can say about it. Sooner or later, everyone's paying the price it's supposed to be. It is what it is. All right, next hour, 12 o'clock. Midheaven, it's close to the sun as usual in there. Beautiful energies with the ascendant and beautiful energies with the Lilith. Dig out that shadow of yours. You're going to find your abilities, capabilities there. But that is going to be putting more pressures in Uranus with that case. Ascendant, it's going to be squaring Venus at the North Node with Neptune. And this can create this like, oh, I didn't see the love. I didn't see that. Take a look at it. What do you know about love, first of all? What is the first moment you get for love? I can tell you. It's in the family. The chart shows up. Ascendant is in Cancer. A lot of you who have ascendant Cancer, you know why you're here, right? You know that you are here to work for the world, right? Resolving family karmas. Take a look, where is your Cancer in your chart? You have a planet in there, right? So with those moments, as this is coming in, try not to be stubborn, okay? Poor Mars, he's been went through a lot lately. Everyone, it's already fed up in there with those energies of Mars. At 1 o'clock, we have the midheaven that it's in Pisces, and now we have the moon that it's there. This is going to be some interesting, a lot of emotions. Try not to be acting on the level of victim here and show up all your pains and so on. Try to be expressing all your emotions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. To be a little bit more vulnerable. That doesn't make you weak. You see, the weak person who wants to present themselves as a strong person in there, they will hide it, things inside of them. But when they hiding, at some point there will be no space in them because too much hiding. And they're always gonna be like, somebody will find out, somebody will understand, somebody will this, somebody will that. They don't have time to think about the right things. They don't have time to listen to their soul. They don't have time to do the proper energy. Huh? Confirmations? That's what I said. Okay, guys? So please be aware of this, but if you expressing your emotions, you're going to have the relief. You're going to be able to get the energies out of you. You're going to be able to process some of those emotions. Okay? So the learning is going to be great because this is going to be evolving a lot with Saturn. Okay? Don't forget this, who Saturn is. Okay? Saturn is teaching you on everything. All right? How the everything else is operating. All right. Next hour at 2 o'clock, we have the midheaven's gonna be with the North Node. Powerful energies that's gonna be with the ascendant. Pretty good energies with Pluto. Pluto right now doesn't have any more aspects with the universe. You see, sending negative energies to the universe is not going to be working with you. If you ask him where the universe is now for doing this and that, he's like absent. there was that um, moment of one of the movie they were asking um, Gabriel, actually Archangel Michael was asking Gabriel in there, what happens to you? Why you are fighting against God? And there, and he's like, well, God doesn't listen to us. God loves the humans more than us. And Michael was like, we are only a servants. When was the last time you and God talked? And it was a long time ago. It's like, have you talked to him? No, he doesn't want to listen. And Michael asked him, told him, have you tried to reach out to him? What he knew? No, I don't. Some of you don't do that. Okay. So seeing it within this energies, we're talking about the end of this uh, Pisces. That's the 29 degree, 28, 29 degree of Pisces. How will you feel at the end of your days? And that is going to be the only end of your days you connect to the divine in you. You see, the moon that it's going to be having divine energies with Chiron is going to be remind you of certain healings. And one of those healings is going to be exactly that. You to restore your connections within the divine from within you. All right. Hi, Amanda. Glad to see you here. If you have any questions you will ask, that applies to everybody. All right. Let's keep on rolling. Midheaven is going to be with Chiron, exactly what I was talking about. Okay. Take a look. Is your Mars? Is your pride? It's your fight within you. What are you fighting with? What are you fighting for? Right? So at that energy, as that time, as the ascendant, it said Leo is going to be opposing Pluto. And now the transformation, it's kind of like in the lower energies. You already got everything that you need to do. All you have to do is what? Just do it. That's all you need to do. Just do it. You do. You know what you have to do. One thing at a time. When you're creating things and new things in your lives, new situations, and one thing at a time. You take one project, we see the visions, we decide what is the proper, we awaken, we're aware of, we're understanding the things. Here is the actions is gonna come. And that's what is this. Okay. So beautiful, but you need to look also, your internal wounds. All right, Midheaven is gonna be a Taurus, is gonna be opposing Pluto. The old world doesn't want to accept the new. You see, there is gonna be this part of these transformations that the new energies of Aquarius, right now, people trying to stop in them. They stop, even right now they started. I look at it over through the social medias, through YouTube particularly, and I see how these people are talking about these new ways and new trackings, a new way to manipulate and control and so on. And I'm like, if you only know what's waiting for you for doing this kind of like a deceptions, these Pisces energies. We are in Aquarius. Can I use these Aquarius energies for this? You're gonna be sniffed, you're gonna be smelled, you're gonna be knowing what this is. And that's what the things in that material world, they're gonna be stopped at some point. All of a sudden they're gonna be blocked. Why? Well, Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is waiting for these divine energies from Pluto that it comes in. And we're gonna see it when the moon is gonna be start going through this. We're gonna be seeing it, that beautiful moments in there. Okay, but until we get to that point, we are gonna be learning a lot, and it's gonna be a lot of shifts. Okay, as the moon is gonna be going through, we are gonna be seeing it how Mars is gonna be going direct and Venus going retrograde. So that shift of masculine and feminine energies is gonna be very harsh to some of you. Speaking about the universe is going to be reminding itself as at 5 o'clock, Uranus is going to be at the highest point of your consciousness. In there, that midheaven it's gonna comes in. Are you gonna be working out those energies? Are you gonna be listening to Saturn? Gonna be listening to the warrior within you, so you can reach this contract with the universe and the material world. Can you be able to make it up? So that beautiful kite right now that it's made up here, you see it within the blue. That is a this energy, but that it's only made it from the inner work. Inner work is very close to Uranus with this point, but that is going to be your job to show you what is your job is, what is your possessions and things that needs to be. As the ascendant is at Leo, it is squaring Uranus. It puts some more pressures within the universe in you. You're gonna be mad at the universe. You think it's not gonna happen to you. You're like boiling it within these energies, and the ascendant is opposing what? The sun. Thank God the sun stopped. Have this um, square towards Jupiter and Uranus in there. All that energy is just Mercury is squaring right now Jupiter, and this is the moment you will understand as self. I'm not talking about only ego, because the ego it's misunderstood and mispresented to the world in a big way. It took me a while to study that, okay? Because the ego says I, self, okay? You can be that beautiful person who is awakened and aware of and so on, and you can be this tyrant, dictator, and attention seeker and so on. But who's determine it? I determine it by myself. Okay? So when the people say an ego, be mindful about this. It's a very beautiful education from Sigmund Freud. All right. Next hour, 6 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be at Gemini. Is like, hey, we need to be friends with these transformations. It's going to be learning. But the ascendant that it's at Virgo right now, as I said, Virgo can have a hard times right now because of all those energies and Pisces. In there, we also have a Virgo on everybody else's chart. So pay attention where is your Virgo is in the chart, and you will see it where you have troubles with it. Since those oppositions they are going to be with the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node, you're going to be seeing things, but it's about the divine love. Okay, the divine love beginnings in its brewing where in Virgo. When the Virgo doesn't see the divine love, because that's what she is, it's Astrea. Astrea was looking for the divine love that the human they need to build to have the golden ages on Earth. Since the humans even decide not only not to have the golden ages on Earth, they decide to start fighting, hating each other, don't understand each one what is it talking because they begin to have a different languages. Babylon, anybody? The Babylon Tower? And they were looking for this beautifications, mother. Well, Astrea said, you know what, humanity, you're gonna be needed some learning this lesson in there to go ahead and back and talking about the same tongue, love and understanding for the growth. I can come in and help you. That's what is going to be. And some of the people is gonna be start looking from within themselves what they need to organize, because guess what? This energy is going to be opposing Uranus and it's going to be squaring Jupiter. Lack of the growth, friendshipness, yes. So, all right, the next hour though, the things is going to be better, hopefully, because you're understanding this from the moon and the ascendant is going to be the point towards Chiron, healing. Yes, you got to heal old patterns, old hater, old situations, old things, something that happened 10,000 years ago, it has to be laid out to rest. It's not today. And it's all up to you how you're going to be accepting this. But that energy is going to be opposing Saturn and squaring the midheaven with Jupiter. So right now you're gonna be depending on the moon, you're gonna be depending on the Mars, but you're gonna be depending of what? Saturn. So if you're posing a Saturn when a Saturn tells you the right things, and you're like, no, it's not this. Here is your failure that's coming. Here is the truck with the cow stuff comes in, and it just you hearing it that it's beep 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 back and reverse and all dumps into you. Okay, that's how it goes. You see, this is what you need to understand, that you have the power of what kind of energies you're gonna be allowing to enter into your field. There may be a negative energies, and you only have to understand them to process them in there. But that doesn't mean you have to work them out. You cannot go against the teacher. What happened every time when you were at school and you opposed the teacher? You missed something to learn. Would you do it this right now when you are awakened, when you're a soul, when you're you have to pay attention of the patterns of learnings, from who you're learning, how you're learning, what is that learning is leading you into it. And that's what Saturn is. If you have a Saturn, pay attention where your Saturn is. Saturn will tell you what you need to learn in there, what you need to learn, particularly his other side. If you have oppositions with Saturn, you will know what I'm talking about. All right. 8 o'clock, the ascendant is gonna be with in Libra. That is gonna be just squaring the midheaven in there. This is gonna happen when neither the north, neither the south node of the moon, they are liking the energies. Stuck, possibly. What you're stuck in there is if you see that the ascendant is in divine energies with what? With the sun. Pluto is in divine energies with the inner work. So you have a lot of divine energies that it comes and shows up. And as what I said, you're gonna be fighting the things about love first, where at the beginning of the family, the beginning of the relationships, and the end before you die. But do you have to go by the end to you when you die to realize things? No, you're not. Hope that's not what you're counting for. All right. The next hour, that's going to be at 9 o'clock energies in there. Ascendant is going to be at Libra, opposing Venus this time. Mars beginning to have with the midheaven that square with Venus. You're going to be like having those energies between fight within your feminine and masculine energies within you. Some people are going to turn those energies towards their partners. Don't do it. This just shows you how you to overcome them. How to overcome them. And what is the key? Communications, vulnerability. Okay, that's what this is. And right now, I sense the moon is gonna beginning to move forward in there. She's beginning to trining the north node. You're going to renew and clear your consciousness, your psyche that's been piled with so much crap purging out from the past 2 years. You're carrying it, this programming, these things that they're telling you about situations, these things that has been hidden now, they're coming out on the surface. This is what these changes are about. Everything to be vulnerable, open, truthful, real. But there's gonna be some this energy that doesn't want to give up. They want to stay in this fakeness, right? Who's gonna judge you in there? If you're Libra, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? And that's how you're gonna grow. You balance the things out. You create the balance for the right purpose. And this is gonna be that energy from the ascendant that it's trining with Jupiter, is the growth. Despite of everything, you gonna be keep going. Because guess what? That psyche energy that it's coming from Mercury towards the ascendant, continue, as telling you how to do it. Okay, how to do it. All right, 10 o'clock, the midheaven is gonna be at the end of Cancer. That's gonna be start opposing Pluto, but it is squaring the ascendant, the Liliths in there. Talking about those Liliths when they've been in Libra, a lot of cardinal purge, a lot of cardinal changes. Oh my God, it's just, yeah, it is what it is. Okay. But within those energies in there is going to be showing up one thing, the proper way to build family by understanding what improper energy of the family were. Particularly that the midheaven is going to be have some divine energies within the sun. This is about when you yourself, something in your psyche is going to trigger. It's going to click. It's going to say, aha, that's what this is. I got you. Now I know what to change. Now I know what to do. Now this is my period from me, because right now, every time when the sun is moving and transiting into Pisces, you're working on your psyche. And you're going to be seeing it that as soon as that energies, the sun is getting into areas. How do you feel? Oh my God, I feel energized. I feel powerful. I feel this. Right now, you're drained. And you're going to be seeing it in about 28 days when the sun is going to be entering the end of Pisces. You're going to be exhausted in there. You're going to be start feeling like something new is brewing. Are you going to be ready for that new cycle, for this actually new year? To be in a proper ways, to be in a proper situations in there, because a lot of it's going to happen in 28 days. A whole lot of cleaning, a lot of improvement, and a whole lot within the divine, and hopefully you're going to be moving up, evolving. And 11 o'clock, the midheaven is going to be at Leo, divine energies with the authority. You're going to be understand these energies, powerful growth, and energy shows up. The only way is to go forward. Go do the things that you have to get it done. Go get the situations that it's going to be. Ascendant is at Scorpio, divine energies with the North Node. It is beautiful trines with the sun. As the moon, it's going to be opposing Uranus still. Some of the people, you guys may be going to lose something that you hold on to into the material world, wherever that is. Could be a car, could be some money in the market, could be situations and so on. Something, somehow, in some way. Because it is about you to pay attention, not in the material world as what you're possessing. You to pay attention. What can you do in the material world to get better as a heaven to be on an earth? That's what this is. Okay? Hopefully you get it, guys. All right? But some people is going to be learning lessons. It is what it is. As long as you learn it and Saturn is in that good positions, I pray for your soul to be good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I see there is no questions here. And let's share the love and the light. Now we'll see you tomorrow. Be love, guys.